Hello YouTube, Byron at Splitting Slices. Welcome back to the Knife and EDC channel. Today is Tuesday, December 16, 2025, and that means it's time for my third video of a series that I am calling my Top 5s of 2025. Today's topic, my top 5 Rosecraft Blades traditional knife purchases this year. Let's get into it. First of all, I think all of these were released in 2025, the versions that I'm showing, although they may be older knives. And I certainly purchased all of them this year. So let's get started. The best looking gentleman's classy carry Rosecraft I think is released to date. It is the French Broad Jack. Now this one I believe is in the sandalwood scales, maybe rosewood, forgive me. It's one of them, but that wood is gorgeous nonetheless. Beautiful curves to this body pattern. Pinned construction, 3-pin. Nickel silver bolsters. No gaps in the spine. D2 steel blade. Now this is a beautiful Wharncliffe with a nice mid nail nick and a swedge ground from the mid spine all the way down to that tip with a flat edge. Rosebud shield. Nice walk and talk on this. I want to say this is between a 5 and a 6 on the pull. Just a beautiful social occasion fifth pocket carry for me. And I think the classiest, looks like a woman, gentleman knife. Boy, I love it. The French Broad Jack, number 5. Number 4, Rosecraft Blades answer to the Sodbuster Jr. This is the overall Creek farmhand work knife. Just like a Sodbuster Jr., we've got that trapper, bow trapper style handle in denim micarta, bird's eye pivot, 2-pin construction, 3-inch blade of D2 steel. We've got kind of a drop point or a clip point blade, mid-level nail nick, nice full belly, and a flat edge coming back. Stamps where they belong, maker's marks where they belong. Nice walk and talk on this. 5.5 to 6 pull, makes a great work knife. Full 4-finger grip for me. Yeah, very comfortable in the hand. Can use this to work on all day. The overall Creek farmhand knife. Number 4. Number 3, the Rosecraft Blades Cockleburr Creek Trapper. Beautiful trapper pattern with that bow handle, a little bit of a swell center, 2 fingers above, 2 fingers below. 4-pin scaled rosewood construction on this one. Single bare head bolster, integral to the frame. 1 flute. Wood pommel. 2 blades. Clip point blade of D2 steel. Kind of in between a Lanny's clip and a California. Slight upswept curve. Mid-level swedge all the way to the tip, and a slight recurve on the edge returning to the tang. Turn it over, open up with the nail nick, the spey blade. Of course, Slippy and TK's favorite. Slight little swedge, but a nice spreader knife all the same. Nice walk and talk on both. Again, a 5.5 to 6 pull. I believe they're only multi-bladed traditional knife released this year. The Cockleburr Creek Trapper. And that is number 3. All right, folks, I'm down to the last 2. On any given day, either one of these could be my favorite release for the year. And both of these knives, I believe, have basically worked their way into my top 5 Rosecraft releases of all time. Let's get to it. I'm going to pick today. This one gets number 2, but again, it could be 1 tomorrow. It could be my favorite because it's the best feeling in hand, the best ergonomics for me of any other releases to date. This is the Nolichucky Jack in the stag scales. Oh my gosh, these stag scales. Beautiful coloring, beautiful texturing, some really thick slabs. Just give this knife a full handle, full grip. It just feels spectacular in the hand. Beautiful bellied spear on this, probably the most useful blade shape there is, an all-purpose blade shape. fuller nail nick all the way to mid spine of the knife, and then a nice ground swedge to the tip. Stamps where they belong. Again, just a bare head bolster on this one. Single flute. No gaps. Never is in a Rosecraft. And these scales, oh my gosh. Yeah, best feeling blade to date. This is my second choice for the best Rosecraft I purchased this year. This is the Nolichucky Jack. All right, I guess that only leaves one. The best release for 2025, in my opinion, for Rosecraft is this Cumberland River Coke Bottle Swell-Centered Jack. And this one in this toasted white bone, oh my gosh, look at the coloring on this. Just the best looking Rosecraft to date as far as the scales. And honestly, the light brown micarta version they have looks just as good. Almost looks like a rough burlap micarta. Either one of these are a great knife, but this one right here, both of these came in at $60 this year. You can still get this, as I understand, at the filming of this at Knife Center and White Mountain Knives. I thought everybody was sold out of them. But just a beautiful, beautiful swell-centered jack. Nice spade shield. This is probably my nicest and finest Lanny's clip design to date that Rosecraft has released. Look at that mid-peak, nail nick mid-peak, and then that swedged down to that full belly tip. It's just an oh-so-slight recurve on that blade and that spade shield. But those toasted white scales are out of this world. Just this side's even better. Just a spectacular knife design. I'll give it the #1 spot for this year as far as my purchased Rosecraft blades. But again, between the looks of this one and the feel of the Nolichucky, they go back and forth. But there you go, folks. My top 5 favorite Rosecraft purchases this year. This is Byron from Splitting Slices saying split a slice with a friend soon. And until my next top 5s for 25 videos, everybody please take care.